is the bit where the house is. As you can see, we've got a little terrace here, a little bit of semi-firm compacted brick. Another apple tree, a couple of figs, grapevines. This is the main part of the house. This was the urban article on the land. Got a little orange tree there. I think they used to have a sort of garden area, not entirely sure. Here, another large fig tree. Starting on our right, this is what was once an outdoor kitchen and bread oven. Somewhat out of commission now. We won't be keeping that, but we might make this a outside kitchen area or something with it anyway. To the left is where the old pig pen used to be back in the day, and we think another little oven of some kind in there.
No, that's animals.
Oh, was it for animals, was it? That
Yeah.
might have been chickens or rabbits or something. And again, you can see an awful lot of grapevines overtaking it. And this is the exterior of one of the rooms with some very rotten looking beams hidden amongst the tijolo, which were also sort of flaking away. This is the least structurally sound part of the building, but we knew that. Over here, a big fig tree before we go in. Is or was a washing machine, believe it or not. You have the washing stone just there, which is the big stone with lines in it, and that's where the little older generation would wash everything. This is obviously a tank of some kind, because there's an overflow or outlet just there. So in the first room, this was the kitchen. Pretty small, still lots of rat shit everywhere, but this is what we plan to have as our bathroom. So shower across there, make a feature with a window, bath here where the fireplace currently is. These hooks are where they used to smoke meats, but that's where the bath will go. This is the original exterior of the granite house, and this was, we presume, a window back in the day or something like that. The idea will be to open this up into a full door, and then we'll have toilet and sink, basically. Excuse me. Moving into the main part of the granite house. Noticeably cooler in here compared with outside, which is currently probably 34 degrees, something like that. You can see the hatchway that will be opened up into a door. The Francisco, the previous owner who we met, the farmer guy, did say that they did have a leak here which has been repaired. They moved some tiles around. So this is old historic water damage that's come in. But behind that you've got solid 50 centimetre granite wall. But it's just that there is a chimney above here where we presume there must have been a fire at some point. There's a loft hatch. We haven't ventured up there, but there are There are wooden rafters up there, some from the floorboards. You can just see up here, but might be better from this side, but there are floorboards. We do have a bathroom. Again, excuse the rat shit, but this is just tijolo bricks with clearly very fakey plaster. But we have tried the toilet, and the toilet does flush, although there isn't any water connected because obviously the well and everything isn't all connected up either. And there is a bath full of rat poop. Then this will be, albeit slightly bigger, this will be our bedroom, so all that will come out, and this will be our bedroom. Moving into here, whether or not this is only a single skin tijolo wall, it's not a supporting wall. In here is where used to be the bedrooms, but basically this wall might come this way slightly, but this is most likely where we're going to have our kitchen and kitchen diner, basically. Kitchen along there, sink in front of the window, cupboards, all the rest of it, freezer, etc, etc. This wall, where I was standing, is probably going to come in slightly, but go all the way across, so making this a room. Okay, with a doorway there leading into our bedroom. These are the two old bedrooms. Not very large because I've got my foot on the wall and my hand touches there. So pretty much was only really used for subsistence whilst the farmers were working on the land. And this room here is the same size. Again, ceilings will have to come down. God knows what's up there. But a tile floor, a little bit down, bear in mind that the ground level is probably there. But that's one of those things, Portuguese people don't put damp-proof courses in, and this was built, 60, 70 years ago, so, well, more than that in fact, it's pre-1951, so we have to live with the fact, although we're trying to reduce a little bit of the damp that comes through. But there is electricity wiring. We'll go into the other two rooms. Oh, sorry, better explain. The current thought process is the cupboards will come along here, there'll be a breakfast bar to here, and then we're going to go through this very substantial granite wall, and that will be a big opening going into what will be the living area, which we'll show you next. What are you doing that now? We do have electric. Not a lot, but we do have electric, and we have a little bird's nest in the electrics. Electricity comes in off this cable here, into there, and there's our meter box. And you can see here the granite blocks used to build it originally. From here onwards, it's tijolo bricks. Single skin tijolo bricks.
And coming away.
Yeah. So in here, we've got what was a wine-adega. There's a place where they used to collect the grapes just there. And then behind us was where they used to keep the wine in the big long vat. So basically this floor is just a very rough concrete floor. You can see the original outside of the house here, and this will be our main lounge. Maybe a wood burner in the corner there, because obviously this bit will be open, wood burner, bigger window, seating area, etc. One of our discoveries today was a animal trap.
Oh, what Francisco found.
Yeah. So, and it does work because Francesco demonstrated it. But clearly that won't be on use on our land. And this is the final room. This is the most sketchy of them all.
This was the animal pen.
So Francesco said this is where they used to keep the burro, the donkey. So earth floor. Although there is looks like a concrete foundation of sorts running around at the base there, but this is single skin again, Tijolo bricks. Some very, very iffy wooden beams. And then we're just going to decide whether or not we're going to maybe keep that as a feature. But this will be the guest room or the second bedroom. So with a bathroom in this corner here, bed up there, doorway into it from the back there. But yeah, this used to be the, well, as Dad would say, cow shed. But yeah, this was the donkey shed, complete with modern ladder. The more I look at that wooden beam, the more
Don't look at it.
iffy it looks. And the current thought process is this room and the one next door will all come down, or certainly the exterior walls and this wall here on the outside will come down. We'll decide what we're doing with the back wall, because again, that wall there is built into the bank.
And we don't know how many bricks,
yeah,
how many layers.
So that might be a case we might just tank all along there just to be on the safe side. And as you can see, we, in this heat of the day, have to take things very easy. But regarding the actual house itself, we know the roof's got to come off. Although it is relatively watertight in the old bit, the right hand side is not so much. We also ideally want to change the tiles to the more traditional rounded style tiles. But we fully knew that when we took on the project. If anything, we've discovered more bonuses than we have negatives here. We knew it had electricity, which is a huge bonus. It's got to be connected up, but it's here. We've got the potential of water tank. Definitely having water on the land all year round is massively important and a massive bonus. We will probably clean up and reinstate using that little bathroom whilst we live in our caravan here, because it does flush. We have tried it. But yeah, the roof will come off, possibly this outside wall, and that wall there will come down. And then when we put the project in with the council to convert this to habitation, at the moment it doesn't have a habitation licence, although it is an urban article, which is important, which means we can get a habitation licence with it. Yeah, so it's basically certainly 2 full walls to come down, new roof, and then yeah, cut the floors and some plumbing, hopefully, and some electrics. We might see what the building engineer says about the possibility of extending out a little bit further to make a 3rd bedroom, but that might not be within our budget. So it might be that it is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, or 2-bedroom, 1 full bathroom, 1 shower and toilet room. Yeah, and underneath the front here, believe it or not, underneath all this cut grass and everything else is a sort of concrete base. So we will probably bring out a sunshade or a pergola or something which comes out the front of the house to give us plenty of shade, because it does sit in the south, faces south all day long. So the sun starts over there and sets over there. But by clearing a lot of this, we'll get a much better view, albeit we love the view now. So that is it. That is Quinta Berenta. Thank you.